Guys, how are you guys doing today? Boy, I just got home, been doing a bunch of running around, having a really awesome day. I have been down for 2 days, so it feels so good to be up and kind of feel like somewhat of myself a little bit today. But I'm telling you, God is so good. I got a little testimony because I came home today, and this room I was telling you guys about, this is our sunroom. And so this room does not have air conditioning in it. It is really, really hot. And the last few days, it has been like 116 degrees here. And today is the first day it's been really cloudy. And so it's been really muggy, like very humid. But it was at least cooler. And today we even got some sprinkles. And so I came home today and I almost like on the other side of this bed, you can't see it here, but where those blankets are piled up below the food, you see the little giraffe print. That's a couch that sits along that window there. And so people can sit, if I'm on the bed and the family wants to hang out, me and my honey sit on the bed, or me and the kids, and three people can sit on that couch and we can watch TV out here if we want to. And so I was going to have to take that couch out in order to put my freestanding air conditioner out here. And it has this weird hose that looks like the arms of the Danger Will Robinson robot thing, and it's massive. It's like the size of R2-D2 and a half, and it's really big. It works amazing, but it's loud, and it has this weird hose, and it has to go out of a window to release the hot air. And you can't just leave it freestanding in any room. It has to be next to a window. So that's the only window besides my desk here. And if I put it on my desk right here, it's going to block up my main window. And I just didn't want to do that. And so I come home today and my room is so cool because my husband went to this job today, and God is so faithful because this woman had a freestanding air conditioner and a freestanding swamp cooler, and she sold them to my husband for $50. And I come home and he had it all plugged in and running, and my whole room was just so cool. And so for tonight, it's going to be like the first night I get to sleep in a really cool temperature, and it's quiet. It is super quiet. And so I just had to give that little testimony of how God just takes care of us when we just don't even expect Him to. But I wanted to tell you a little story about this little bad boy that I got in the mail today. And it's a bad boy because this is a fake. And this just really makes me mad. I'm telling you, it makes me so mad. I bought this from Gary. The handle is Gary, Gary. EW
DAL0.
DAL0.
All lowercase.
Gary EW DAL0. Don't ever buy from this man on eBay because he is a liar and a crook. Because we just went to Sephora today. I had some stuff to return. And I showed you guys my little Sephora haul. The Ciate palettes and everything are amazing and beautiful. But the other things I got, the Cover Effects highlighter, I opened it up to check it out, and it had these oil bubbles coming up out of the highlighter, and these little balls of oil was sitting on one of the highlighters. So that made me think it was really old and gross. And so I was like, okay, no way am I going to bless somebody with this and have them get it and have these oil pockets sitting on. It was just gross. So I returned that, and then the little palette I got for $15, it just wasn't that great. So I took it back. And so while I was there, it just was so amazing how God worked this out, because this came in the mail today and I was so excited. I used my eBay Bucks rewards to get this palette, and I was like, oh my gosh, it'll be my first Natasha Denona, and it's a smaller palette, and I'm getting it at just paying like I think $7 I had to pay above my eBay Bucks. And so I was so excited. Then I go, perfect, we're going to Sephora today, so I get to compare it. So let's show them. This is fake, by the way.
This is the fake one. Clearly, it's matte. This is the real one. It's silver, and then
it's like shiny. It's got sparkles.
Their tester, and then our fake one.
And you can see here, this is way bigger. Oh, I apologize. It's way bigger. You can see it's much longer than this palette. And so it worked out so perfectly. Go ahead. It worked out so perfectly that this arrived just on the day I was going to Sephora. So I have pictures to prove it. Now I have to go through a stupid process to get my money back from this guy. But it works out great because there is a Natasha Denona palette, the big palette, that is $150 on eBay. And I'll get my rewards back and I'm going to use it towards that because the lady provided proof of authenticity, which I always, when I'm spending a lot of money, I'm like, how can you prove it's authentic? If it's sterling, I make them do an acid test so that I can see and prove to me that what they're selling me is real, or a magnet test, or different things depending on what it is. But when it comes to Natasha Denona, I asked this person, is this authentic? And they're all, oh, I swear it's authentic. And the guy's a liar. Liar, liar, pants on fire. So, it's going back. But I just wanted to tell you, because if any of you shop on eBay, don't go to this guy if you're looking, because he's a crook. And I'm sorry, but that's just the way it is. And if you're going to cheat people, then you better be ready to be called out, especially if you're dealing with me. That's just the facts. That's just the facts, Jack. But I'm telling you, I'm back. Can you guys tell? I feel good. I'm so excited. Plus, I had an iced coffee, and now I'm like, I'm like happy and zinging. Even though somebody tried to rip me off, it doesn't steal my joy. It just reveals who they are. It has nothing to do with me. But it is kind of cool because this lady got this Natasha Denona palette in her, what is it? It was from, the Beautylish bag this year. And she already had it. It was the purples and the browns. And so she's selling it for $150, and I did a couple of returns, and now I have the money to get it. So I'm so excited. So when I return this, I'm going to use that money towards it too. And I'm so excited I'll get the real deal, and it comes with proof that it's the real deal. And even if I got it and she was a shyster too, I go straight to Sephora that day. I take pictures of the real deal with the fake, and then I'm covered on the eBay bucks. They have a cover protection thing for buyers that no matter what, I'm covered. So they can't rip me off. It will just get them trouble, and then I'll get my money back from eBay no matter what. But the process is just the bummer of it. But so that's my little story. I love you guys. I hope you're having an amazing day as well. I hope you're feeling great, and I pray that God keeps you safe in this crazy, crazy world we live in. Bye.